Alright. Seems to be coming through fine. Alright, so how's our... Do we need to heal? Did I not heal? Did I heal? I think we're good. It's Paris. One time. Oh, I was gonna say one time. That's crazy. Mikai. Was that stun spore? You little shit. Ha! Get poisoned. Mikai this. Oh, that's Growl. God damn it, I always forget. I don't want that move. Yase no. Now I gotta go back and heal. Oh my god, I took 2 steps. It's a Zubat, of course. So Paris can paralyze my stuff. That's annoying. Dun dun dun. I still get the Magikarp taking up a space, which is fine, because I don't want anything else other than Clefairy. But getting Clefairy is going to be a nightmare. Like, seriously, Clefairy is going to be an actual nightmare to get. Oh boy. It's a Zubat. If you couldn't guess, it's always gonna be a Zubat. I'm just gonna run. I don't care. I don't want to fight fucking Zubats. Oh my, it was 2 steps. Zubat. You know what you love the most? Zubats. You know what you want more of? Zubats. All-time favorite Pokemon? Zubat. How could I have ever guessed? They just made this a trope, honestly, at one point. They were just like, you know what? Cave, Zubats, always. Why are you sitting over here? Oh my god, this may be like my only moment. Sorry, wrong thing. Pokemon Switch, Bulbasaur. We finally get the opportunity for special attack EVs. I don't know what that move does. I never understood what that move did. He's blowing some air at me. I'm gonna smack you with a tackle. And you leech life me, you jackass. Luckily, it should do, like, yeah, exactly that. 1 damage. And heal 1. I'm just gonna tackle you. Shikashi. Why am I missing? No! Just, why? Tackle him. Keep tackling the Bulbasaur, please. Or the Oddish. I want the special attack EVs. It's Naji no Kuse. In case they have another one. That's why I'm kind of... Naji no Kuse. Because that way, if they have another one, I can just keep Bulbasaur out and get another special attack EV. Because I ain't getting none right now. And until we hit, Naji. Ooh, Naji no Kuse. Naji no Kuse. If they have another Oddish, I'd like to know. Nidoran wa? That's fine, I don't care. Should've. Yep, there we go. 15 ni ageta. Haha. Doku no kona o Chigashi. Ah, this is a move. Hi. What is this one? Oh, this is a poison move. Get rid of this garbage. Get rid of trash. Nemuri go now. Oh, am I learning another move already? That was fast. That's tackle. I guess this is this sleep powder? I just learned sleep powder. Might be really good if I want to catch an Abra. Oh, and no one to trade with. I can't really get exam. Minisu kado no riri wa mada shibomi o tsukere. Okay, they're gonna use mada shibomi. Hi, I don't know who that is. I'm gonna go with a Mankey just in case. Because I don't know what the hell this is. Fuck. Bellsprout. It's not the best move, but I don't think I have anything else. What does Bellsprout give? Bellsprout, what EVs do you yield? Bellsprout. EV yield. One attack EV. Can I bring out Sparrow, please? Thank you. So we know for sure I'm not keeping Pidgey and I'm not keeping... Ow. We're not keeping Pidgey and we're not keeping... Oh my god, it survived? We're not keeping Pidgey and we're not keeping the specific Magikarp I have now. That was fun. Thank you. I'm gonna scream at all these Zubats in the ear. This Pokemon sucks the life out of you. See what I did there? Good, because I didn't. Oh. Oh, yeah, item. Just gonna... Oh, is it TM46? What is TM46? Hello, how's it going? Oh boy, a Zubat. Who would have ever guessed? It's like... I would have never known a Zubat was going to attack me. Gotta love it. Pokémon... Sparrow... Narachi desu. I didn't mean to use Leer. It was completely an accident. Wait, why did it switch up on me? What the hell? I could do that? I didn't know I could do that. We learn new things as I play. In all my years of Pokemon, I've never switched the order of the move. Not once. It's a speed EV. Buck. Oh, it's just a... No, we'll keep him out. Arbok is just a poison type. As long as I don't get poisoned. Ah, shit. Intimidate. Fudge. Nuggets. God damn it. This is gonna suck. Oh, we don't want poison swing. We really don't want poison sting. Please don't poison sting me. Oh, you gotta poison sting me. At least we got out of this without being poisoned. Thank God. 145. Bag. Potions. Sparrow is such a glass cannon mon. It's crazy. It might need to get like a flash, focus slash. Oh my God! I just want to go on the ladder. No, I don't want to fight Zubat. Out of any Pokemon I do not want to fight, it's a bloody Zubat. But at the same time, I do want the XP because you are a Speed EV and I have a Sparrow out. So maybe it's actually worth it. You're still very annoying, Zubat. Just know it now. I hate you. I wish you would stop being 65% existence in caves. Yeah. Sutsuku. Poke it. Yay, Peck. He only gave 61 XP. What? Ekans gave more and he was a lower level. Oh, wait, no. No, he wasn't. He was a level 11. I'm dumb. Wrong thing. I do like what they did in the DS version for Diamond and Pearls, where you could kind of like rub the badges and you could clean them. But then they also played the octaves from C to B, so you could also play music with them. He's got 3 Mon. That's what you got. Rata, I'll take it. Speed EVs, baby. Let's go. Tsutsuku. Do another one. Tackle. Tsutsuku. Oh, you quick attack priority bastard. Ha, nerd. 121. Nice. Brings me up to level 13. I learned a new move. Don't know what it is. Korata. Korata's fine. He's got Ratas. What is this move? Oh, it's Drill Peck. Oh my God, I could actually kill this thing with one try. Damn it. Sunkitis. It's coming at me with Tail Whip. Get out of here with that cheese. Oh my God, I did not mean to growl. Yeah, that's why. Don't quick attack prior to me, please. God damn you, asshole. Youngster Joey. We're gonna, like, fight in the parking lot later. I'm gonna switch the position of this move and scratch, because it's really annoying not having, like, my main attack. Now that I know it. Yeah, you quick attack priority. And you're poisoned now. Enjoy it. Nidoran. Mess him up. Ruin his day. Make him cry. Make them eat dirt. Alright, I guess we're just scratching a freaking Zubat. I'm really hit or miss about keeping Mankey. I might actually replace him completely. But I'm also trying to think about, like, in this generation, what Pokemon do I want? And guess what? Now we gotta backtrack all the way back so I can heal. You know who's not gonna be on my team? It's gonna be you, Zubat. You piss off. Pidgey's definitely not staying as well. Pidgey is was merely temporary. And then I got a Sparrow, and then I was like, well, I have my answer. I won't deny, Butterfree was kind of tempting. I don't hate Butterfree. I don't like Beedrill, though. We all know that's Big Dick B. Onion Turtle. I wish it would not blind me every time we get out of the cave. That's my least favorite thing of this game right now. You know what you enjoy? The bright light. I liked it better when you did the picture. That was fine. Alright. I'm gonna save just in case anything happens, like I accidentally hit all 4 buttons, because that seems to be a big complaint a lot of people are having. Like, shiny hunters are not complaining, but like, the average Joe player is like really unhappy with the fact that if you accidentally hit all 4 buttons, it triggers the soft reset, and they're like, what is this? Why is this happening? Like, I don't understand my Pokemon will put something like this in the game. Better question is, why are you like pressing all 4 buttons at once? Like, what moment in Pokemon is so intense that you have to like mistakenly press all 4 at the same time? Like, a genuine question. I don't know what you would be doing that would make you press all 4 at the same time. Maybe like the simplest. Maybe it's because of the Joy-Cons. Because Joy-Cons have really like, they're not spaced out. I'm using, I wouldn't say a pro controller, but I'm using like a relatively decent Switch controller. Oh my God, we just walked away from a Zubat. Please. Oh no, that's not a Zubat. That's not a Zubat. I want that. I want that a lot. I want that a lot. Oh my God, the 1% chance. Please don't kill it. Oh, I was so close. Oh, the 1% chance, and we got it. Where's it? Where's bag? Where's bag? Where's bag? Where's bag? I want it. I was scared. One, 2, 3. No! Stay in the Pokeball, please! Oh wait, I have an answer for this. I can go to Stun Spore or Sleep Spore. Yeah, we can actually do that. I almost hit run. I would have freaked out. I want this. Shikashi. Shoot. Nemuri Gona. Yeah, it's this one. Nemuri Gona. Because Nemu is sleep. And then we gotta bring it up to level. I want to replace it with the Magikarp immediately. Magikarp is going to replace this guy. Of course, it's not as good as late gen Clefairy because it's not a fairy type, but it's still Clefairy. It's got I can do soft boiled in this game, and that makes it amazing. Because I remember when I used to do when I did the 151 event where I got Lance's Dragonite in Omega Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, the soft-boiled Clefairy was actually insane. That's cool to you, dude. I do not care. I don't want you. I'd rather have Ground Dick than Geodude. Didlit would be 10 times better. I don't even need to say it. It's just Zubat. Zubat makes me mad. That being said, this Clefairy is not gonna be soft boiled, but it is gonna be useful for just using in general. You can just swap parties in the newer games, right? Yes, we can. I love this is such an amazing quality of life feature they added. There we go. Jigglypuff looks like it's about to have an aneurysm. Just saying. Its sprite makes Jigglypuff look like it's about to have an aneurysm. Alright. So what does our Clefairy know? Moves you know are... I wasn't done. So it's like Hataku. And then Encore. That's Encore Nakigoe. Kawaii. I'm not... That's how we start. Okay, Kawaii Nakigoe o Kigatsute Ki o Hiki Yodan. Oh, this might be a sleep move. Tiki no Koge Ki o Sageru. We'll test it. Because we gotta train it anyway. To get it up to par with the rest of the guys. Because the rest of them are all like level 13, 14. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's Encore. This is the one I want to test. Ow. Oh, it's just Growl. I'm disappointed. Hataku. I growl, they growl. Oh yeah, the defense is crazy on Clefairy. I forgot about that. It's actually pretty good. It's doing a lot of damage already. Noise. Sparrow. Trying to remember. Oh my god, I have a charm effect? That's insane. I didn't know Clefairy had a charm effect that would actually make it. That's awesome. Indifferent about attacking. That's so cool. God, the passive effects on these mon are kind of crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna go heal it real quick. But I didn't know it had a charm effect if you hit it. That's kind of funny. So we have Clefairy. Do I want to do Drowsy or Alakazam? It's gonna be hard to do Alakazam because we don't have trade abilities offhand. Maybe. I'm trying to think of like the best option here. So I'm thinking Gengar. I would love a Gengar. My god, I love a Gengar. I'm gonna get hit with sand in the face. Nope, attack with me. But that's probably off the table. You know, Ghastly Gengar. Because I'm not getting... Oh, yeah, I just learned sing with Owl. I don't think... Okay, so that's not an option. So, who else should we put on the team? I mean, we could try the Gyarados, but that's gonna be hard. I don't even know. I don't remember when Magikarp evolves. Isn't it like something egregious, like in its late 30s? So it's literally a Magikarp until... Oh, I cannot fight this thing, actually. Because it's a Nidoran. And it will poison my... It has the risk of poisoning my Clefairy. I only have a physical... Okay. Oh, that's not as bad. Level 20 is not bad. I thought it was something like melodic. Like, that's an evolution. Getting the low chance of a Feebas and then trying to evolve it at, like, I think it's like, what is that one? 45? At max friendship. We could do an evolution. We could go for the shiny evolution. Shiny evolution. Maybe Flareon. Trying to think. Oh, well, they have a Charizard, a Vaporeon one. Well, no, if I have the Gyarados, then I don't need the Vaporeon. I also don't want to be like creepy and have a Vaporeon. I don't want people asking questions. Do you want to know a Vaporeon fun fact? I fucking hate that shit so much. Because I knew a guy like that in high school. We'd be at the library just playing cards, and he'd just be like, did you know Vaporeon's the easiest one to breed with humans? And I'd be staring at him like, why the hell did you say that? Not even like at the timing. It's just the weirdest thing you could just say possible. We're all just trying to enjoy a game of Commander Magic the Gathering, and you spit that shit out. What the actual fuck? Strangest shit ever, man. That guy would say some wild, unhinged stuff sometimes. And I don't mean like unhinged funny. I mean unhinged unsettling. I just couldn't be around him sometimes. But he was my friends mostly, so I tried to be nice. It's almost level 10, that's good. And then at one point we could switch it into the cave, and in the cave we can fight the Zubats off and level off those. Because right now we're about like in the 6s and 7s. We need to get like more into the 10s after that with Clefairy. Just hang around at the front door. So it's actually probably a lot faster. Don't throw sand in my face. Asshole. Gotta do it again. Ha! Charm. No Shikashi, let's go. 10. And Clefairy, I 100% think I need a Moonstone to evolve. Like, this thing's not evolving without a Moonstone. Do I get Moonstones in this game? I don't remember. Not like I'm in a rush to evolve it. I'm thinking Flareon to, like, have a fire type. That way we can have Gyarados, so we kind of have like an all-rounded team. But then we gotta figure out how we're fighting off Agatha, who's a ghost user. What's Ghost 2 weak to again? Ghost. Psychic. Clefairy learns Psychic moves, and I'm 100% Ghost actually can't. Can Ghost hurt normals? I know normal types can't hit Ghost. I guess we're gonna Leech Life right away. Take this. This Clefairy actually is relatively decent damage. Hey, bot. No. Also, I'm surprised Twitch is not showing up on the thing for some weird reason. Oh, okay. Damn, Clefairy, you hit like that. I see how it is. I am not complaining. I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything about this game. I am not well versed in it. I cannot fight a Geodude with this. I will sit here for half an hour. I'm fine fighting Zubats. I'm not trying to EV train the Clefairy, especially since I don't know its nature, and I don't know, like, it's not the one I want. It's just I wanted one in general, so that way I inevitably can try to hatch one later with soft boil. If I wanted an actual fighting type, we can use Hitmonchan or Hitmontop. That way we can get Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and all them. And we get them later after we fight that one fighting, quote-unquote, gym. In whatever that town is called. The one that we literally have to give the dude a soda pop to be chill. To get in. Zubat. Would have ever guessed. Snorlax is a good option, but I already have a pretty decent normal. Snorlax is just a really beefy normal. Ah, man, we have so many options here. I just know we're replacing 3 Pokemon. Which is going to be the Pidgey, Magikarp's already gone, and Mankey. Mankey is not staying. I cannot stand Mankey. He'll probably stay until, like, he evolves, but the second we get a better fighting type, he's gone. We could also do Lapras instead of Gyarados. Lapras breeding. But it's also really hard to get. I think it's like that. Or Dragonair. I could do Dragonair and then Shiny Hunt Dragonite. Because all I have to do is get a bunch of money from the Nugget Bridge exploit. I'm not even calling it a glitch because it's not a glitch. And just trade it all in at the casino. I could also gamble for it. Porygon. Porygon looks awful, though. There's so many options. Dragonair actually be kind of cool, though. But if I got a Dragonair, it's immediately replacing Sparrow. It's not staying. It's like, why do I need 2 Pokemon that have flying options? Yeah, I'm kind of in that same position where, like, I beat the original versions of these games. I beat the original blue and yellow version. But, like, I've never actually beaten this game. The only time I actually played this as a kid is when a friend of mine, he lent me his copy so I could get soft-boiled Clefable, and that was about it. That's all I wanted. I wanted the soft-boiled Clefable, and he immediately got his game back. That was it. He lent it to me, and that was pretty much it. I wish I played it more. I wish I actually played it beating it, but I never did. As soon as I got it, I was like, here you go. And then I had to, like, play and beat Pokemon Black, which I vaguely remember because I was also rushing the game just to finish it. Not that there was anything wrong with Pokemon Black. I just didn't have the time to sit there and, like, I wasn't trying to do it for the story. I was only doing it so I could unlock the trading thing from Pearl. So I basically would get my Leaf Green, move the Clefairy up into Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl trade up into Black and White. Black and White download into Pokemon Home. Pokemon Home download. It was obnoxious. Oh god. Into the 3DS. That was crazy how much work you had to do all that stuff. I think I'm just going to get this Clefairy up to like level 12 or 13, and then we're just going to move on, because I don't need to stay here much longer. I just don't want to have an under-leveled Clefairy. Beep, beep. I like how it makes its name. Oh yeah, no, I love Silver. Silver, Gold, and Silver, Gold, and Crystal are amazing Pokemon games, and the remakes, oh, they were just peak. Absolutely slept on Pokemon games that people try to like crap on all the time. They're like, these games are F tier. Like, I've seen people literally make genuine tier lists saying Pokemon Silver, Gold, and Crystal, along with their remakes, were literal F tier, and I'm like, do you just... Is this rage bait? Like, are you just trolling people? Like, if you're trolling people, okay, but, like, are you being genuine right now? And sometimes they actually are being genuine. They think Silver, Gold, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, all that stuff was ass. And I'm like, that's crazy. The music was a banger in Soul Silver. I have a small clip of one of the scenes from Soul Silver on my channel, on my shorts. I'm hoping when we do get to that Let's Play, we will be able to enjoy that one a lot. Because I'll be really excited for that one. I love Soul Silver. I will put my heart into that game. That game is one of my favorites. We might even Nuzlocke it because I've played it so much. Like, that one's not one I'm going to be unfamiliar with. So we might actually do a Nuzlocke. I'm debating what to use here. We should switch to Sparrow, I think. I almost want to grab some repels because I'm tired of running into these Zubats. I'm actually getting mad about running in them. Do one of these rocks have an item? No? Okay, I thought there was. Let me check this one. This one? We still have to beat Zelda. I'm just so lazy. Any game you love is what you love. There's no reason to think it's silly because of it. I have some weird games that I genuinely love, and I will struggle to get genuine copies of, so we may never see them on the stream with ease. One of my all-time favorite Pokemon games being... Or not Pokemon games, one of my all-time favorite games being Evo, The Search for Eden, which is a Super Nintendo game that was created by Enix before Square and Enix made the merger. And my god, the game is wild. Oh, this is where we can like unlock mystery gift. Okay, my bad. But the problem is, if I want to buy an English copy, it's about... How much is it right now? I'm gonna go on eBay real quick. We're gonna look real quick. I'll open up the browser in a second. You guys can see. Let's go to eBay. Easy side. There you go. All right, hold on. Let me open it real quick. Window capture. This one right here. So we can take a look at this real quick. So the game I wanted is called Evo, The Search for Eden. I was planning it. That's the Japanese copy. That is not the English copy. That is the Japanese copy. This is Japanese. Japanese. I am just really... Yeah, here's an English copy. Here's an English copy. But this is like with everything in it. Is this a Nintendo Power? Oh my god, I want to buy this. What if you send this into Square? What if you actually send this into Square? Imagine sending this to them and seeing how they respond. Additional comments. Favorite game in magazine. I mean, no one's left. You should just put in game. You should put in Nintendo Power and just send this in. If we ever pop off as a channel, that is going to be like a dream buy for a stream. There is a vinyl record? No, you can't be showing me these. Stop, I don't have money. Yen to dollar. I think for every I'm gonna make a rough estimate. Right now, it's about like 60 cents per US dollar, or 60 yen. Sorry, it's 60 cents per 100 yen. So like a $1 in Japanese currency will be about. No, I love that game. That game was so cool when I was a kid. I still love it to this day. That one, there's like a couple games that I absolutely loved when I was a kid, and I still cannot help but play them. Luckily, some of the other ones are nowhere near as expensive. So it's like per 100 yen, it's about 60 cents. So $60 will be about $100 here. Oh, I didn't do what I didn't do what I was supposed to do, which was buy repels. Oh, because I was tired of fighting Zubats. My other favorite games are Mega Man X, which Mega Man X is just a banger. That game is awesome. I love, like, I already like Mega Man, but Mega Man X was awesome as hell. Such a cool game. And if we ever get a chance to do those ones, we can. Then I think the others was like, I'm gonna buy like 3. I'm planning on buying another SNES if I can, or something to play them. I can easily get a SNES. That's not too hard. Those are actually relatively cheap here in Japan, Super Nintendos. I think I usually see them for like 1,000 yen each. Not 1,000 yen, sorry. That'd be incredibly cheap. Usually about like $50. And I think that's because there's just so many other ways to play it now. There's even like a bunch of ways to like use retro console players. Like there's one that I want called the Retro Freak. It's about Yonmon, so probably about 6, 12, 18, 24, about $240 USD. It's probably the best retro player I've ever seen. So if you're like a person who really wants to play, and it plays Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. There would be a lot of stuff, but there's like, that's a lot of copyright constraints. I think the biggest thing that people forget is that Nintendo made a lot of partnerships with major companies and brands, and that also required a lot of copyright clauses. And Japan is very strict about its copyright clauses. It's actually kind of insane, and it does make the market kind of a nightmare. It's the biggest reason why Nintendo constantly sues people. It's not inherently all of Nintendo's fault, it's just their lawyers. I think I've made this rant before. Nintendo lawyers are assholes. And I live in Japan, so it's kind of one reason why you don't see me emulate. Or not emulate, but like, you know, I make sure to clarify I have the physical copy of a game that I am putting on an emulation. Because I don't need Nintendo on my ass for some dumb reason. Not like they really would be, but you never know. I don't know how it is, if it's different here for us. I mean, like, America, it's different. Like, I don't really have to care what they say. But in Japan, you know. Oh, okay, there's a fight on this guy. So I do plan to play SNES in the future. That is a fact. I was going to do Zelda, might I add, for your earlier comment. But if I'm honest, I'm kind of, like, fried by it. Like, I try to play, and then I'm just like, We can do Mankey. I couldn't afford a PlayStation. I couldn't even afford original Super Nintendo. My mom got, like, this... I think I've told this story as well on stream. My mom found this guy at a flea market who was selling... it was like a Packer Bell PC. It was super old. And the guy basically preloaded almost the entire Super Nintendo library on it. And it was just easy access. And so... I had this computer with a bunch of basically pirated Super Nintendo games that was being sold at the flea market. And so I played nothing but Super Nintendo Even though I grew up in, like, at least the basic Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube era of gaming. Oh, you also missed it. I'm planning to switch out Mankey for, like, either Hitmonchan or Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. I think Hitmonchan may be the better of the two, if I remember correctly. I don't remember it correctly. I never got to play PlayStation when I was, like, 10. Hitmonchan's the bad one. Okay. Well, luckily, we're nowhere near that part yet, so we don't... I'll keep that in mind. That sparrow was fine. There was an item over here. I almost walked past it. Dogu, Pokken. Hitmonchan's bad one. Okay. Kirby Superstars, I played it, but that's pretty much just the NES titles. Load it. Your name popped up. Because the friends list online. No, it's fine. Fighting types are bad in this game, but Hitmonlee is okay. Okay, so we'll use Hitmonlee. It's not that I really want to use a fighting type, but I do know there's going to be some very strong normals later that we're going to have to tear through. And I think I'd like to use... Ow. Damn, quick attack priority. I think I would like to use something like... I would like to have some kind of fighting type. And I know Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee both get elemental attacks that are generally pretty decent, if I remember correctly. Like Ice Punch, Fire Punch. What did they say we're bringing out? I wasn't paying attention. Ireka? Oh, it's a Sandshrew. Shit. Get this out of here. I mean, because it can't really hit me with any ground types. It can pretty much just scratch me. Alright, John Ant. You don't get the elemental punches in this game. Never mind. Wow. Because I was like, dude, I'd love to do a Gengar. Oh, yeah, we got a Clefairy, by the way. Because I'd like to do, like, a Gengar or something, but we won't be able to get Gengar. Is the problem. Because I don't have an effective... Unless I can find a friend who would be willing to, like, trade to help me for the stream. So I can check to see if I have any friends who are like, hey, I'll help you. Oh my god, that did nothing. I'm gonna die. God, Mankey, why do you suck dong? Karate chop. Oh, come on. Shikashi Mankey da. Please, just hit the guy. That did nothing. You know what? I don't even care, Mankey, dude. You're already out the door. I do not want you. Who can I use instead? I guess Nidoran, because he is just scratching. It's just trash. It's so bad. It doesn't do anything. Every time I've tried to use him, it just falls apart. That didn't help us. That's whatever. Y'all gotta stay in invisible. Oh, minimize that. I didn't mean to open that again. Yeah, I just... Mankey's going. We got a Clefairy. I'm just trying to figure out who to replace it with all around. I don't even care about Mankey at this point. I'm just trying to get through the cave. I just walked right into that. Whatever. Got a fish. Got a fish. Oh my god. Dude, if that hit one more time, that'd be crazy. Shikashi. Ah, Rata missed. Let's go, Sutsuku. Goddamn quick attack priority. But we're getting him out of there. Sparrow, on the other hand, is very glass cannon. Will do a lot of damage. Sparrow will do a lot of damage. Zubat. Okay, that's a Zubat. Yes. Hi. I can have Clefairy fight the Zubat. That's not too bad. Because actually it shuts down part of Zubat's kit. I could also be mean and just do Sing. That's fun. Let's do that. Utao. God damn it. God. I hate confusion so much. I hit myself again. God damn it, Clefairy. I hate Supersonic. The 50-50 coin flip is so stupid. I'll do it to them. They'll never get affected by the confuse. I do it. But it's not effective. Thanks. Thanks, Clefairy. Finally. You were about to do it, and you decided, no, I'm not doing it. Alright, I'm just getting annoyed. I give up on trying it. Oh, there's the charm effect. The 1% chance Clefairy. I don't know if that's its main ability. I don't know what other abilities Clefairy has. I think the other one is Synchronize, isn't it? Synchronize would probably be better. Dun 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 Alright, will it work this time? Yeah, it's not working. Okay, so I gotta let this go. I think the problem is, it's either I'm going to get chat, but it's going to sit there and hover the whole time, or it's not going to animate at all. Yeah, it's very acting. It's really fast. Yeah, it's really buggy right now. I think we just gotta take off the animation. Alright, select all. So it's either like I don't see chat during on stream. I don't know, what would you prefer? Would you prefer to see chat on stream or not at all? Because if you guys don't care if the chat's visible on stream, then you know, it's whatever. But I don't mind having you guys on stream. It's kind of more of like a... I actually just took a guess. What did I find? You would prefer to see chat on stream is what you're saying? Oh, it's a revive. That's a cool find. Or would you prefer it off? That's what I'm asking. Nah, no chat? Okay. I'll keep it off screen. Because I don't mind when it fades, but there's just the code that you usually use to deal with that isn't working. Oh, shoot. これまでよ。この化石は僕が見つけたんだ。二つとも僕のだ。Oh, you gotta fight me. Shit, okay. If you have a Magnemite, I am immediately switching to the I'm immediately switching to Bulbasaur. That is a Grimer. That is not. Huh. You should have disabled my double stomp. You know, whatever. That doesn't matter. I would laugh if I poisoned his Grimer. It just feels ironic. Hardened, yeah, that's fine. I was hoping to see a Magnemite. He has a Voltorb and possibly a Magnemite. If he has a Magnemite, we need to bring out Bulbasaur, because that's our only special attack EV we have been getting is from the Magnemites. It's, like, impossible to find. Booty-dee-dee-damu. We can hold off, then. Voltorb does not have special attack EVs. He's just an attack EV. I think. I don't remember. That is a storing charge effect. I don't know what that does. That's Screech. Yeah, it was Screech. Voltorb would give speed. Yeah, it's either going to be speed or attack. It's one of the two. Another Screech. Alright, if the next one's Magnemite, we just switch to Bulbasaur and it should be fine. Dolgasu, that might be Magnemite. But I'm not going to bring out him unless I know. Oh, it's coughing. That's disappointing. I forgot what poison is weak to. What are poison types weak to? I'm looking it up. I wasn't poisoned, right? It gives defense EVs, by the way. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. What are poison types weak to? What are poison types weak to? Ground or psychic type moves. I get the ground, but the psychic was definitely a throw off for me. Our Nidoran is really like pumping up, and that was not intentional. I did not no. I've never really paid attention to it. You gotta remember, I don't really play Pokemon all that much. And the Pokemons I did play, they weren't really like, I thought, I played a lot of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, though, era. There's not a heavy amount of poison types in that game. In all honesty. Boku to omae de kaseki o iko zutsu da. Hitori jime wa dame da zo. I do not have a Moonstone at the moment. I don't think you get one right now. Kaino. I forgot which one of these are good. It doesn't really matter. I'm not trying to make one of them on my team. I just want one of the Pokemon. Let me see. I might have a one. Oh, I do have a Moonstone. I have 2 Moonstone. What was that? Oh, it's just Perilous Heal. Okay, so we got 2 Moonstones. I hate when it gets all bright like that. Ow. It would make Nido overpowered for the rest of the game. I believe it. Let's see what's going on here. Unaru Kobushi Sono Hakai Driroku Yawari Migato Nan Banchi Kosu Saikyo no Wasuta So Omoe Daro Sa Hai Hi. Oh, was he asking for a trade? What route am I on? Route 4? Yeah, he's asking for a trade of some degree. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm just trying to figure out what these 2 dudes want, so I have to look it up here. 2 martial artists. Teaches Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Okay, that's even worse. Yeah, it's Mega Punch and Mega Kick. He teaches Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Sorry, I had to look it up. It also showed me where that Great Ball was, so I was like, I might as well grab that. I just figured I'd check. Doesn't she yell at you because of the cave that's supposed to be here? An item here? It's not. I need to heal. Ow, my back. Alright. Let's see what we got. Just trying to think. So we're getting rid of Pidgey and we're getting rid of Mankey. This is a fact. And who we're replacing with yet is still debatable. Hi, hi. Irashai. Koko wa Miracle Jadensha. Haridashimono aru yo. Gataku. Can you even get this much money in the game? Your text is broken? What do you mean my text is broken? What do you mean by text is broken? The text? As in, like, chat or in my game? Because my game is just in Japanese. It's not broken. It's in Japanese. Why? Because I live in Japan. That's why. It is definitely going to be harder to make a team for sure. But I can get Gyarados. Are you a phase 1? What's phase 1? What do you mean phase 1? What do you mean by that? My phase 1. Nani? Oh, it's this guy again. How long have I been in Japan? Have you been on Japania? Japania? Almost 5 years, I think. Yeah. 5 to 4 years. Or 4 to 5 years. Other way around, sorry. I've been here for a hot minute. Oh my god, you evolved that. That's not fair. I didn't save, did I? I really don't want to lose to you. I didn't know he was gonna come here. It's Clefairy, or Nidoran. Stop kicking dust in my face. Hold on, what are your moves again? If only, my friend. If only. We can poison it. Yeah, I should have evolved the Nidoran earlier. Damn it. I'm just gonna scratch it. It'll be easier. I've had a couple games in Japanese. I actually do have a couple games now in Japanese outside of this one that I intend to stream. Poison. No. Can you stop? How about you get poisoned? Bastard. I gotta heal. Why are you missing? What do they do? This goddamn fucking quick attack priority. There's the poison we've all desperately been waiting for. Man, enjoy it, Pidgey. I'm gonna heal again because you're gonna take active passive damage. Let's go. Screw your Pidgey. And we're gonna try to run it with Nidoran if we can. Haha, nerd. Just tackle now. Should poison then. Hey, let's go. We took one down. Now we gotta deal with the Charmander. Which is actually kind of frustrating because I'd love Bulbasaur to fight the Charmander. As Charmander is, what does this one do? As Charmander does have special attack IVs. It's frustrating. Should have bought Fire Red. I don't know why I bought Leaf Green. Yeah, that's what they were just saying over here on YouTube, is that, like, it is unilaterally better for... It's an Abra! I mean, that'd be nice. Aha, quick attack priority. Let's go. It's failed to do something twice, and I don't know what it is. I'm very curious what this thing has failed to do twice. This Pidgey just handled that Abra with ease. Maybe? But you usually don't fail teleport. Tail whip, I'm a little... Until serve. Yeah, I mean, I took the worst of the two, but I'm not going to complain too much because I got what I got. I paid money. Oh, because I thought teleport would allow him to swap Pokemon. Also, at level 16, you'd expect some actual, like, moves to happen. We could just try to, like, damage it down as much as we can, and then just Bulbasaur. Do Bulbasaur thing. Oh, it's still a Charmander. Ah, I didn't know that. You have Iron Defense? Katakana subs. Are you saying in Japanese Twitch? No. Oh, when you talk in Japanese I don't know. I've never talked on Japanese TV. I've never spoken on Japanese TV before. I'm probably only going to die because, like, I got hit with, like, 7 tail whips from the Rata, and I did not care enough to actually, like, change my Mon. Mankey, do some damage so I don't have to kill off my Mon that easy. Karate Chop. Oh, I was Iron hit. Oh, my bad. That's an interesting move for Charmander. This whole time I thought he was using Iron Defense or something. Not Iron Claws. We'll hold off on you. We'll use Sparrow now. Yeah, I did not expect this level of team. This is Drill Peck. Who's Ember me, you ass? Do it. Do it. No! It was like, come on, come on, come on, come on. You got this, boy. We believe in you. Alright, Nidoran's just gonna finish him out. Like, I'm not even gonna try with anybody else at this point. If it was Charmeleon, then I could potentially try to use Bulbasaur to knock it out. Oh, thank God. And we finished him off. Let's go. And we'll evolve the Nidoran as soon as we can. Although, will my Nidoran still learn moves after it evolves? Because I don't want to be stuck with Scratch and all that. I'm not going to read all this. Because usually it's just him bragging about stupid stuff. So. 俺にいつも先越されて、お前も怖そう。だから、これを右でやろうぜ。Pokémon, yeah. I think it's read what it was. Do I know Japanese? I know Japanese to a degree. I'm gonna be honest though, it's actually kind of funky trying to read this without kanji though. That's actually the part that's actually messing with me, is because this is all in hiragana. There's no kanji at all. Let me see. Teleport doesn't swap till Gen 7. You know, JP. You can wait and trade it for Nidiro coming soon. Nidoking learns Thrash very soon. Maybe. So you're saying I could basically have both of them. But yeah, I can speak and read Japanese to a degree. Like, what's actually messing with me more is I can't really tell exactly what's being said because it's all in hiragana. Mata no gori o omara omachiri shimasu. That's my only problem. Because I actually have easier time reading Japanese when I have kanji. Because per se, I don't understand what the word says. I can use the kanji to figure it out. Yeah, my team a little weak for this area, I think. I think maybe a little weak. Doesn't one of these people like want? Oh, he talks about the gyms. I forgot about this guy. Yeah, he like tells you what all the gyms do. And isn't there like an item back here somewhere? It might just be the OG that has it. I don't know about this version. I just thought the way that they put flowers down was like maybe a sign of something. I'd do it every time. I'd be like, oh, these flowers are strangely placed. I wonder if this isn't this is the move trainer? Oh, what you give me? Taisetsu no mono bagoto. Oh, it's a berry. I was actually trying to look at the bag. What I got in the bag? Alright. I think the earlier people agreed I need to abuse the bug. What is this? What the? Sanyo. Eh? But what I was saying before, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I remember that, because they implemented that in Diamond and Pearl, but then I think, like, a couple other games didn't have it, and then I was, like, confused why it wasn't there anymore. Interesting. Alright, so we definitely got to level a bit, because I am extremely under level. And what we could do now is, because now we have access to the power plant, I think, we should be able to go over there and, like, I don't know, do we need Surf for the power plant, actually? Not in this one. I think that's in the second game, right? The first one, we can just walk in. Oh my god. Please don't. You did a lot of damage, my guy. Haha, charm. That's my Clefairy took a lot of damage there. Okay, then yeah, we'll do that. Because I'd like to just grind special attack on Bulbasaur and level him up until he's good to go. Let's get Sparrow up. But we also have to go through like a gauntlet of trainers. I don't know if they're very difficult or not. Oh, might I add, I got the PS3 functioning now. And it was working before, but it wasn't able to be streamed because apparently there's some like really strict HTPC thing on it, which makes it impossible to capture without a splitter. So I bought the splitter. I got it hooked up to the PlayStation 3. Now it's on the HDMI switch. Now it's just getting a bunch of games that we can play with it. I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games right now that we can play on it, which is Spyro for the original PlayStation 1, like Spyro 1, Rayman Legends, or Rayman, I think it's Rayman 2 for the PlayStation 1. I have Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6 all on the PlayStation 1. Chrono Trigger. Oh, Spyro 1 is definitely a banger. It used to scare me as a kid. At certain levels. Like, it actually used to scare me as a kid. Oh, it's a Sandshrew. Ooh, is he good? Is he good, or should I get someone better? I don't know. I don't know. Well, what would I use Sandshrew for? He's a ground type, but Magnemite might have Levitate. This is hard. Oh, okay, then I don't need this then. I'm still gonna catch it because I want to fill up the Pokédex, but that's like that's not here nor there. I don't need to raise it. I would love to have a Gengar though. We're not getting a Gengar though. Because, like, I need to evolve it, and unless I have a friend who plays this game as well, I could probably just hit up my friends and see if anybody bought this game and be willing to help me evolve my Gengar. I don't know anybody else who bought it, though. That I know of. Maybe they did, and I just don't know. I remember the very first person in the next area has... I thought you could. I don't know. I just played this game. I genuinely don't know. This is where you get Dig. So we're basically going to play out the gym without Bulbasaur, aren't we? Damn. What a shame. The one thing he'd be best at, and I'm not going to do it. Because all of Misty's Pokemon give attack EVs instead of special attack EVs. I mean, you can check. I'm not sure. I think you should be able to. Oh, he growls and then just leer. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Sparrow would be great for Misty. Yeah, I think Sparrow's pretty decent to keep around for now. The only way we're trading out Sparrow is if we get a Dragonite. And that's it. That is the only reason we would get rid of Sparrow. Is Dragonite. Which is pretty easy to actually do with because if as you've all agreed, I need to do the Nugget exploit. The Nugget Bridge exploit. Then I will be able to just basically walk into the casino and grab it. I mean, might gamble a little bit. Maybe a little bit. A little bit of gambling. I think a little bit of gambling ain't too bad, right? Oh, you do it every time. You'll never finish it with the drill peck. It's like right there, and you're like, nah, I'll let him live. I don't know. I don't know. You're talking to someone who, again, played this game for a specific Pokemon, and that was it. This is like the only Pokemon game I never actually played. I can say I played Pokemon Black, but I never actually beat it because I only played it until I could transfer Pokemon. out of my Diamond and Pearl into my Omega Ruby and Sapphire. Figures much. Pushing it on this one. I was like, don't you hit one time. I cry. That being said, I don't want Porygon. And then we got to figure out what evolution we want to go for. I'm thinking Flareon. I don't know how you do Umbreon and Espeon in this game. If that is a thing. And apparently there's like some kind of manipulation bug for making it shiny. I don't know how you do that. Oh god, press the R button. Alright, 15, 13, 13, 14. Let's get everybody up to at least 15. Also, I decided if we're going to do a Nuzlocke, we might do our first Nuzlocke either Emerald or Pokemon Soul Silver. Hotaku? That's Tackle. Haha, nerd. Well, if we do the Nugget exploit, then I mean, that's a lot of money, isn't it? How much money do you think that's going to be? I'd probably do that off stream, though. Because I still got to grind all this leveling. I might add, I didn't even know it was a thing. Until now. It's that or I just gamble. We could gamble for it. Could always try to gamble. Oh my god, the XP, I'm just kidding his ass. I could evolve it now, but I don't know if I'd lose out on moves if I did that. And I really don't want to. Would I lose out on moves? I know Ninetales is one of those where the moves stop coming after you evolve, but I don't know if Clefairy is one of them. Clefairy and Nidoran. Because being stuck with what's it called? Scratch, Poison Sting. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Haha. Yeah, whatever. That was a critical hit. That's lovely. Here's a normal hit. I'm not gonna lie, when we get that XP share, it's gonna be so nice. Do normal trainer battles and just start to, like, actually get XP off some very strong mons. Yeah, whatever, Rata. I'm only gonna take you out because I want that XP, bro. Punch it. See, nerd. 15, 14, nice. Alright. Who needs to get to 14? No one? Cool. You didn't see Mankey. Alright, I'm just gonna take on the bridge now. I think the bridge is actually easier than Gary is supposed to be. Balls. If I remember correctly. Wrong thing. I'll take on the first Caterpie by myself with the Clefairy, but then after that I'm gonna go to Sparrow. Sparrow's just gonna neuter every single one of these bug Pokemon. Dun, 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 dun. So I won't deny, my latest hyperfixated phone game has been Fallout Shelter, if anybody's aware what that is. I don't know why. It's just fun. If I do the Nugget exploit, I might do some of it off stream. Because I don't want to take up like a bunch of time on stream doing the Nugget exploit. That just seems like a huge like visual waste for everyone. Because I thought about doing some grinding as well off stream too, just to kind of like get it out of the way for people to see, not have to watch. Because for me, that would be kind of like, you know, dragging to kind of watch. Kakuna. Yeah, these trainers are much easier than Balls was. Do it every time, Sparrow. Just end them. Don't give them any opportunities to survive, man. What you doing, my guy? Dun 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 dun. Pidgey. Clefairy. Punch it. Ow, sand. Good old Gust. And then Tackle. I'll probably let Clefairy take the lead on this one. Because I'm actually trying to level up Clefairy too. I don't know if there's really like an advantage. I might need to switch you out to Bulbasaur now. Anytime I'm gonna see an Oddish, this is gonna be a free match. I'm gonna bring it down low and then I'm gonna switch. Let's go, Bulbasaur. That's cool. That's good. And we got our special attack, Eevee. Mada Bomi. Mada Shu Bomi. Who the hell is that? Madash. Bellsprout? They mean Bellsprout? Madashubomi. Bomi. I'm trying to figure out where they got Bellsprout from in this name. That's so weird. Bro, what? Some of the Japanese names do not make sense to me. I'm gonna heal real quick. Should we try to buy the bike? I don't. Can you actually buy the bike in Pokemon Leaf Green? And then can you buy the bike in Leaf Green? Like, can you actually buy it? Like, if I Nugget exploited for the bike, is that a possibility? Probably not, right? I don't know. Again, I've never done this before. Now with Pokemon Blue, I did exploit the game, but by that point, I think I had a bike. So it really wasn't like a way for me to get out of it. Haha! Nerd. So he's charmed and sleeping. That's brutal. Actually, I think the charm fell off. Ofukubanda. Shimaru. Do some offshore gambling. I woke up. Ha! Charm. Just came in and ruined it for him. It's like, finally, I've awoken. Charm. I'm liking this Clefairy a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's honestly... Abo. Was that supposed to be Arbok? Abo? Oh, it's Ekans. Damn Intimidate. And then Leer. I might need a swat. You just crunch me. I'm good. That is like the one mon I personally don't feel comfortable with in private places. No. Mr. Mime is a questionable individual. I don't know if you've ever seen the Flash Skits video with Meat Canyon, but I'm good. Nah, man. Flash Kids is made immediately that I'm like, nah, man. Mr. Mom's not happening. I'm good. Mr. Mime has always creeped me the hell out, though. That as like that Pokemon should not be a thing. I was like, oh yeah, cool. I like nightmares. Nightmares are fun. Dun 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 dun. I don't think I did. Fuck. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it there'd be poison. That's why I didn't want to attack this guy. Whatever. Someone had to do it. So we got someone who's got both Nidoran and Nido. Oh, that's gonna suck. I'll have to get it when I can. Stomp. Stomp. Yeah, poison. Who would have ever guessed the poison? I don't know when Sparrow evolves. Yes, I have to. We'll go Mankey, whatever. Mankey will take some hits. Oh my god, it's a Mankey. Karate chop. I get poisoned? What? What? I did less damage. Yeah. I've just accepted Mankey's fate at this point. Like, Mankey's... I don't care anymore. There's so many better Pokemon to use at this point. Just want him to do some damage. This one gives HP, actually, so Bulbasaur can finish it off. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright. Yeah, Bulbasaur can finish this one off. I need the XP anyway. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm like a little hit or miss on the Kadabra idea. I could also do Drowsy and go for Hypno. Let's all be honest. I want the Gengar, man. I want the Gengar. The Gengar is the shit. Well, my character's a child. I'm not. Hypno as a child's a problem. Hypno at adult's fine. Is this the guy? Or is it... No, it's that guy at the very end right there. This is the last trainer I have to fight, though. Sparrow's up. Okay, good. That's the guy right there. He's the guy I gotta steal all the money from. Well, this is inconvenient. As of the starting after the 16th, Tekken will be back as a regular stream, just so I'm clear for everybody to know. I have to get ready. Tekken season's gonna start, and I need to grind. So fighting game, it's either gonna be called Fighting Game Friday or something like that. It's one of the days. Basically around April, we're gonna have like a huge between April and March and April. There's gonna be kind of like a huge revamp to my stream schedule because I'm also starting classes again, so I can get my work towards my master's. But I'm only doing like one class a semester, so I won't be really like unable to do streaming, which is the nice part. Versus like I was doing 6 classes a semester, which is why like my channel may be, you know, 4 years old, but I had no time to really like do anything. Hell, even for like the first year of me. No, technology. But I have to go back and get more I have to get more mathematics done. So we got to deposit all my mon, right? Alright, so let's do this. Spend all my money. Man, if only I had access to the casino. Which one is this? Oh, it's just Oak telling me how many Pokemon I got. My bad. Daraga no Posakon. I'll have to start by taking macro or microeconomics, and then I have to move my way up. Right now, I think I'm about Calc 1 level, because my previous major didn't require mathematics. I was just doing math for fun before. So I'll be doing like, I'll inevitably have to take, I don't know if I'll have to take Calc 3. I have to talk to the school that I'll be doing the Masters at. But I'll probably have to at least do Calc 1 or 2. I know for sure 1. But I have to go back and get like some kind of minor, like an associate's in a mathematics field. I was going to do computer science, but all my computer science friends openly told me don't do it. It's not worth your time. Oh, I didn't spend my money. Shit. Oh well. Mostly because they said the field is just dead. Like dead in the water. The job market's just dead in the water. I'm giving you a free opportunity to beat my ass, and you decide to hit my Magikarp with a Poison Sting instead of like an actual attack that'll do something. That's oh, first engineering? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm assuming that's what you mean, engineering. Oh, I only lost 80. Okay, cool. So I can go back and spend all my money real quick. That was just funny. Boom. In like the pure silence that is the Pokemon Center. Yeah, I should just spend all my money on, like, Pokeballs or something. Potions. Yeah, that can happen. My first degree was communications. Like, mathematics was not at all a requirement. I just was like, I want to do it because I honestly think it's pretty easy. And then my original major when I initially signed up for school was, econ anyway, so I figured what's it gonna hurt. There we go. Now I have no money to lose. Let's go. That's saying communications also got a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I hear that all the time. People are not a fan of micro. I don't know what the difference is between the two. I'd have to talk to somebody about it. I never actually learned what the difference was. I was just like, money's a fun topic. I want to learn how to properly make investments and do my own, you know, money management. I don't want to have to go through like a company to do 90% of the crap. There you go. That's an attack. Oh my god. Hitting me with Poison Swing 7,000 times in a row. Sakurai wa tsukerete. It's basically just... Let's go, money exploit. Okay. Interesting. I'd have to see what I like better. I would like to see if they'd give me an opportunity to kind of like get a feel for one or the other, but I'm pretty sure it's like you take one or the other. Yeah, everybody says macro is pretty easy. It's not worth it? Alright. That's different. I'll listen to that. I'll take macro then. Because I don't even know what it would end up entailing to job-wise. Bro, you did not just miss the Magikarp doing Splash. He's missing the Magikarp over and over again. Just give me my nugget and call it a day, man. He won't kill it. He won't kill it. What is this? This Ekans is trolling. This Ekans is trolling. Okay. Yeah, no problem trying it out then. I think there's also a class they make you take, just like, it's like, I think, introduction into both of those courses, so it kind of gives you kind of a rundown of it. It's like a 1-credit class, so it's fairly affordable for the first round. So I might just do that so I can save up the money for the following semester. And because I'm already on my work visa, I don't have to worry about, like, oh no, paying this, it's like a lot of strenuous problems from it. I'm 100% there's one of those kind of classes. Because computer science has one of those. That usually a lot of comp-sci majors actually have to take. The upside is, like, normally if you're on a student visa, you're required to take a certain number of classes per semester, but because I'm on a work visa, I only need to take, like, one class a semester. And as I said before, I already took a bunch of... Could you just hit me? Stop with Lear. Like, why? Why are you just using Lear? Thank you. What was I talking about before I just got mad at the Ekans? Like I said, hopefully it's just pretty easy and we can get through it with ease. How many nuggets we got? I think it's only like 3, right? I only did this 3 times. Hey, no, 4. 0 money. You can't take any money that there's no money there. Can't take anything. Like I said, I'm mostly just in it for the math. I had that happen once too. I had I was taking from one of my communications classes. I took magazine and article writing because it's probably the more like prominent form of writing in today's market. And we had one student. We had a couple. We had it's like the school's in Japan, so there's a lot of foreign students. And there's one student who used ChatGPT to write their article about a movie they liked. Okay. Yeah. The frustration I had was they read their article in class. I think everybody had to do it to some degree. You had to present the article, read the article to everybody. Haha, no money. And she forgot to remove the tag that that ChatGPT adds at the very end of your written article. Which is like, oh, this is how many words are in the article. Would you like more or less? They forgot to remove that. And it was just sitting there in my face as I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is this teacher about to lose their shit in class? He got mad, but he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything until the next class, where then he was just like, if you're going to use AI to write your articles, maybe this field is not for you. Because there's no passion from AI. There is nothing that tells me you actually wrote the article from AI. It's just you used AI, and that's it. There's nothing about it. And it is kind of clear as day when some people use it. Because some people also have, like, the rhetoric that AI gives versus what some people have, especially, you know, not first world English speakers. And you're kind of just reading this article and you're like, this is strange. How did you do this? It's kind of what you're thinking. You're just like, how did you get away with this? That sucks. I never had to deal with anything like that. I think the only other time I remember someone like cheating in class is we had what was it? It was in my mathematics course. We were doing the tests. We were doing one of the tests. And you know, you have Zoom. Everybody has Zoom recording from their monitor. So they're taking the exam. The monitor is being shown to the teacher in the class as he's also walking around. So he's recording our screens. And students didn't seem to realize Zoom has the option to obviously record the screen that you intend to record. And Max, they have this ability where you just slide your fingers and they move over to the next thing. Zoom will catch that. Zoom will catch that. And they didn't know that. And the professor at one point, he's like saying, stop changing your screens. Like, some of you aren't even cheating. You're just going over and texting a friend in the middle of a test. Don't. Like, stop. Some of them just really couldn't stop doing stuff like that. Others were actually, like, looking at notes that they weren't supposed to be looking at in the middle of a test. And they're like, oh, I thought I could use this. And he's like, no. What makes you think you can do this? That class was kind of whack at times. I kind of flipped out at that professor once because he recommended this really good software, but the software discontinues before the class would end. And I was hoping there was like some kind of like loophole system or something like that. And he's like, there's not. And I'm like, I kind of lost my shit because I'm like, at that moment, really stressed because I had no money to put into it. I was pretty like cut and dry thanks to classes and stuff. But that's probably the only discrepancy I have with that specific professor. I remember another professor straight up telling all the students, like, if you don't understand this, I think it was like probably 2 or 3 days in, instead of telling like, hey, go to the tutor service or anything, literally just told them, oh, you should just quit. I was like, bro, what the hell? No, tell them go to the tutor service or something. Don't do that. That ain't okay. Ask them if they need to get out after hours or something like that. Reach out, something. Not. You should just quit. Because I had a professor who did that in calculus for my one calc class that I did take before at another university. She made me so mad. Oh crap. The reason why she made me mad was because I was actually struggling to understand the homework. It wasn't really understand the homework. I had to take an electrical class and blueprint reading on class online. Yeah, no, math classes I think are just so much better in person. Doing that crap online sucks. As I was saying, the teacher I had, I was taking, I think it was Calc 1, and I'm trying to get through the class, I'm trying to understand the material, but anytime I'd ask the teacher a question, she really wouldn't help. And 90% of the time, like, we didn't have lectures. She would just send us a video of some other person talking and going over the class material, and we just had to kind of like get some information from that, and it was barely like anything. And to make it worse, she'd be like, oh, if you don't understand, you need to read the book or go to the tutor service. Well, the problem is this school's tutor service sucked. Like, they would send you to some like offshore tutoring program, and these guys were they basically knew nothing. They knew nothing. Not saying they didn't, like, they were entirely incompetent, but like 90% of the time when I'm in the tutor service, they would just be like, so what do you think we do next? So what do you think we do next? In which I'd get it if I was already understanding something and was getting close to understanding the material, that would make sense. But I wasn't. I was struggling to understand like this specific subject, and I'm like, no, I don't understand that. And he's like, well, I'm not here to give you the answers. I'm like, bro, I'm about to punch somebody. Oh yeah, no, tutoring for the university is always way better. In my community college, there was one community college that had a decent tutoring service. Well, no, it wasn't even the tutoring service. It was actually a teacher. Because I went back to fix one of my grades to get my GPA up. And the teacher I had, she actually taught calculus. And was straight up like, hey, I will, if you ever actually have problems with calc from this point on, just email me and we'll do like a Zoom call or something. It was really cool that she was willing to offer that, because she was literally willing to help me learn calculus in her free time, because she's like, oh, I'm just like a 70-year-old woman, I got nothing else to do, so if you need to learn calculus, like, I'll just teach you in my free time. And I'm like, hell yeah. It's like, why would I not take that up? And she's a sweet old lady. She just teach me how to do calculus. Now, to be fair, I already finished that one. I nearly failed that calculus course I mentioned before. We got 10. That's only that's only about 50,000. So I need more. How much do we need to buy the bike? I'll do math real quick. That was 1 million. I would need 200 nuggets. Bro. What? No, we're not doing that. I'm not doing 200 nuggets. Like, I can't. That's crazy. Yeah, there's always a good teacher and a bad teacher. That's just a fact. Some teachers just suck. Some teachers just amazing. I had some teachers who really understood the material or were like come from really cool backgrounds, but like they themselves suck at teaching the material itself. I had one teacher, and I'm not trying to attack him, but he was very hush. He had a PhD in astrophysics. He had theoretical physics and all these other insanely good qualifications. And that's really good too. He had amazing qualifications, but he was like, he'd stutter when he'd talk. I don't know if it was just like a general issue, but and then 90% of the material was just like on a digital PDF book. And all the tests were open book, and it was like, I mean, the class was really easy, but I was like, dude, I feel no passion for this material, because it's sad, because it was an astronomy course, and I love astronomy, I love all that stuff, and it was just like, I was hoping to see some more out of him, and he was just not giving me much to work off of. I was just like, oh, it's sad. This has now become kind of boring. I was hoping for the best out of this, and we're not getting it. sad to say. Because outside of that, really cool class. But yeah, no, you always, if you have a good set of professors, you're pretty much good. My hardest class? Japanese. There's like not even a debate. It's Japanese. I can breeze through mathematics, no problem. That is like an ease for me. Languages have always been very difficult, and Japanese is a nightmare, especially since you're like expected to learn what most people learn in like not even a little bit more than 18 years, because the material you end up learning up to is just like you're learning it in basically in a year and a half, because it's 3 months on a semester. So you have 3 months of beginner 1, 3 months of beginner 2, then another 3 months of, and then you have 3 months of intermediate, 3 months of intermediate 2, and then you have 3 months of advanced and 3 months of advanced 2, and then there's technically 2 more advanced courses that I did not take. I only did it to get the certificate, so I only needed to take up to advanced 2. But it was just like, oh my god, this is an actual nightmare. Like, how am I supposed to do this? It's just like, I really feel there's just not enough time to actually learn all of that material on top of trying to do whatever other classes. If it was like my only class, maybe I probably could have done with ease. But it wasn't. There was many other classes I had to do that was, can you just finish him? Why are you sitting here playing with your food? Over here freaking wasted my time with the rap and poison sting. So honestly, the hardest classes have always been Japanese classes. English, I never had a discrepancy with, but are you saying engineering or English? Are you like you're inferring to engineering or English? Because English, I actually don't have a problem with as well. I just kind of find it boring. Engineering, oh yeah, no, that's different. I can imagine engineering sucking for that exact reason. So if you're doing like English philosophy, yeah, sure, that also sucked too. But no, English engineering, I could definitely imagine that. I've seen people talk about like those assignments. It's like, nope, I'm good. Even though I have been interested in engineering in the past, the university I'm going to doesn't have access to engineering to do that. So I was just like, oh, okay. And the only place that was like near me when I initially was doing school was MIT in Florida. But I didn't want to die. Because if you know anything about MIT, while the school I hear is really good, the surrounding area is like lethal. It is the projects. I don't know what it is with some like big schools, but they always have like the projects surrounding their university for some weird reason. And I don't know why. Like St. Augustine has the same thing too. They got a big university over there as well. Very nice, very pretty, great campus. But you literally go like slightly outside and you're in the boonies. You're in like the projects. It happens like every single time. Anytime I've been around a university, it's like go to what is it, SFU for South Florida University. Same thing. Just buy the projects. I don't know why. I think the only time I never seen it was in Stanford, Florida, which is like Full Sail University. You got a 5 out of 100 and got a B. What? I mean, yeah, same thing goes for mathematics though. I've had math tests that were like that too, where like I got like, I think I had one test that freaked me out. It was my very first one. I got what happened? I think it was, how many out of how many? I think I had like, if you were to not it was like 39 out of 100, and I was like, oh my god, what did I do wrong? Like, I meant the last question threw me off because I was like, oh my, I didn't even want to simplify it. I was just like, this is ridiculous. This is just like stack on stack on stack on stack of an equation. That's an interesting round down. Oh, okay, so it's not the same factor. Yeah, no, because the professor then what they did is they would look at your handwritten test taking. Like if in my case, I did the test, and then after I finished it, you know, we had to like turn in our handwritten work, and the professor would then, you know, calculate your grade on the test based on your work on the notes, and as if your notes were good, he would bump the grade up. Because sometimes it's like you did all the math correctly, but you just may have inputted the value wrong and entered into the information correctly, and that way it's not like tanking your grade, because you should be rewarded for, like, I think that level of effort. Because 90% of the time, it's like I wouldn't even mix up the equation. I would just input it incorrectly to what the computer wants. That's the only thing I really hate about tests on a computer. Is I can't sit there and, like, sometimes, like, I think I remember there's like a really good can you just finish me? This Ekans, bro, he's just, I'm gonna tail whip. I'm gonna tail whip. I'm gonna tail whip. I'm trying to remember what happened exactly. It was like one of the equations even told me, yeah, no, like, you answered it actually correctly on your paper, but you added a space in your entry, which considered your answer wrong. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, that's why I do this, because... Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, like, apparently that was a big problem. I think there's a meme out there that shows that, where it's like, I think 3x minus... It's 3 to the power of x minus 1 was the answer to the equation. And the guy had that as his answer typed in, but the thing said it was wrong, and it's all because the 1 had the smallest space. Yeah, no, I could imagine. That seems like... Because... You can't punish people for not being perfect on every equation. I feel like that's definitely, like, a really off thing to do. Because I do have one class that I actually backed off from. It was a calc class I was going to take. But the professor said, like, oh, hey, I give you the notes and everything, so I don't do any of that credit stuff. It's either you, like, pass, or it's either you get the answer right or you get it wrong. And I was just like, oh, I kind of don't like that, because, like, if I input the information incorrectly, I'm going to eat a fat L. And it's still digital testing, and I really don't like digital testing ever. I think digital testing is, like, one of the worst ways to do testing. But for some odd reason, we want to have tests on computers and then complain people cheat. It's catch-22. No, it's the best way to do it. And for some odd reason, professors are just obsessed with making it digital nowadays, and I hate that. I hate it. Just give me some pen, give me some paper, let me do the general equations. Don't waste my time. Okay? Sounds good to me. I think, like, I've only had pen and paper, like, for one class, and I haven't seen it since they... Yeah, I know. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid reason. I'm still gonna laugh at the fact that it just goes boom, and it's pure silence. Alright. I'm gonna save. Because I don't know how many I've gotten so far. I would like pen and paper. I'm hoping that at least maybe one of the classes will give me the opportunity to have pen and paper instead of freaking digital testing. I don't like it. I don't at all. It's a real, like, problem in my opinion, but I guess to each their own. I'm gonna look up more on the Moonstone before I evolve my thing. But I'm gonna save. I'm gonna call it a night. I've done enough tonight. I might do some more off grinding on the nuggets, so we don't have to sit here and watch me grind nuggets. I think it was fine for now because there's only 10 more minutes before I finish my stream anyway. But I'll do more of the nugget grinding by myself in my free time, and then tomorrow I'll decide. Yeah, only 100 more times. I'll do it how many times I feel like I need to. But again, I feel like we should be good. I don't know what we're going to play tomorrow. There's a video I've been wanting to make for Tekken. But I don't know if I really want to play Tekken, or should I just record it on my own free time. That being said, like I said, I don't know what we're playing tomorrow. It's either going to be Hourglass, it's either going to be this, or maybe something else. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding. But I hope you all enjoyed. I hope to see you all later. Thank you for popping in. I gotta get this thing. I might actually like put my model on the stream, because there's a lot of black space, at least for the Pokemon streams. I don't know about maybe Zelda too, but 100% I think we're gonna put I'm probably get my VTuber model up and running again. I think that's something I'll do. Alright, but I'll see you all later. Thank you all for joining in. Bye bye.